I'm a big fan of themes. Whether it be a themed birthday party, Halloween party, get-together, your girl loves to bring aesthetics and activities into one cohesive theme. So why not a board game night? I'm going to give you 35 different board game theme night ideas that you can use to have a plethora of different board game nights with friends and family. I've already talked about several different themes on my channel. I'll link them up above as we go through this video, but we're gonna just cover a variety of themes, including very broad themes like warfare, all the way to niche themes like stained glass. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start with some civilization board games. These types of board games I'm talking about are the multifaceted board games dealing with economics, building, and farming. Games like Tapestry, Settlers of Catan, Twilight Imperium, Gaia Project, Lords of Waterdeep, Brass Birmingham, Glenmore 2, Above and Below, or have a whole night dedicated to the Great Western Trail game, seeing how you fare in each new area of the Great Western Trail series. Let's dive a little deeper and just focus city or town layout building. So games like Rolling Heights, Tiny Towns, Castles of Burgundy, Tribes of the Wind, or World Wonders, where your main focus is putting different types of buildings and laying them out in a puzzle-like grid. And to be even more specific, you can just have a night filled with working on different zoos, including the game Ark Nova and New York Zoo. Be in charge of the agriculture of your society by working on just more farming-like games, including viticulture, agricola, and Fields of Arle. Focus on your own personal home with cozy games like Dream Home and Cottage Garden. Get out your erasable markers and play a night of roll and write games like Silver and Gold, That's Pretty Clever, Yahtzee, Cartographers, and Biblios Quill and Parchment. Celebrate games that walked so that board games could run, including classic games such as Mancala, Backgammon, Cribbage, Scrabble, Othello, and Yahtzee. Collect valuable goods and be in charge of different types of money and commerce with games like Splendor, Sheriff of Nottingham, and Quartz. Test your luck out with a gambling night with games like Las Vegas Royale, Long Shot, Cribbage, and Poker. Have a racing night with a tournament kind of feel with maybe prizes for third, second, and first place with games like Heat, Cubitos, Long Shot, Wandering Towers, and Camel Up. Make it a board game Smash Bros kind of night with different Battle Royale games like Vagrant Song, Marvel Champions, King of Tokyo, any version of Dice Throne, Frosthaven, Champions of Midgard, and Too Many Bones. Who will come out in victory? Play warfare games like Dune Imperium Uprising, Scythe, Root, and Kemet Blood and Sand. Play games that focus on different types of mythology like Norse, Egyptian, or H.P. Lovecraft and Arthurian. Games such as Spirit Island, Mansions of Madness, Enish, Kemet Blood and Sand, Champions of Midgard, Oathsworn into the Deepwood, Tainted Grail, and Unfathomable. Explore the supernatural and get in touch with your spiritual side with games like Spirit Island, Mansions of Madness, Mysterium, and Betrayal House on the Hill. Get your Scooby Gang together with fun games specifically focusing on hunting down those monsters, including any of the games of the Horrified franchise, as well as Mansions of Madness. Fight off zombies in a campaign-type game like Dead of Winter, or a more fun, silly game like Zombicide. Suspect everyone with a mystery night with games like Blood on the Clock Tower, Obscurio, Mysterium, Werewolf, Mr. Jack, Chronicles of Crime, Mansions of Madness, Unfathomable, Spy Alley, and Betrayal House on the Hill. Get your Ocean's 11 team together to compete against each other in different heist games like Caper Europe and Suspicion. Make it a full escape room experience with games that feel like an escape room, including The Night Cage, Exit, Atlantis Rising, and Survive. Put on your Indiana Jones cap and explore different ancient civilizations with games like Sleeping Gods, Tribes of the Wind, or Lost Ruins of Arnak. Imagine that you are a renowned scientist or working with your team of scientists on different games that involve research, including games like Earth, The Search for Planet X, and Ark Nova. Enjoy different aspects of nature, including games like Photosynthesis, Cascadia, Meadow, and Ecosystem. Imagine cute little animals running their own civilizations with games like Everdell, Root, Flamecraft, the Tea Dragon Society, and Honeybuzz. dedicate a night to the love of animals, including all these different games that cover a variety of animals, including Wingspan, Wormspan, The Fox Experiment, Dog Park, Calico, the Tea Dragon Society, Honeybuzz, Oceans, the Isle of Cats, and Meadow. Just have a sweet night celebrating man's best friend, including different dog games like Dog Park, Spots, and Forever Home. Celebrate the beautiful variety of national parks that the U.S. has to offer with games like Trekking the Parks and Parks. If you're feeling like celebrating art, maybe play some games like Canvas, Pantone, and Art Society to fuel your creativity. Imagine that you are a stained glass artisan who is in great demand, making different types of stained glass windows for many patrons, including games like Sagrada, Sagrada Artisans, and Azul Stained Glass of Sintra. Leave the safety of Earth and begin to explore space with different games like Search for Planet X, ISS Vanguard, Terraforming Mars, Dune Imperium, Race for the Galaxy, Twilight Imperium, and the Gaia Project. Imagine that you are a traveler around the world, or maybe the one piloting one of the many ways that we can travel, with games like Ticket to Ride, Pan Am, SkyTeam, and Trekking the World. Go a little more sci-fi with time-traveling games like Trekking Through History and Temporum. Make it feel like a Ren fair with playing different medieval games like Dominion, Lords of Waterdeep, Quacks of Quedlinburg, and Sheriff of Nottingham. Compete to be the best shopkeeper in different scenarios and places with games like Flamecraft, Bargain Quest, Quacks of Quedlinburg, and Iki. Immerse yourself into different ancient civilizations with games like Lost Ruins of Arnak, Ra, Seven Wonders, World Wonders, Atlantis Rising, and Kemet Blood and Sand. Just work on celebrating the different wonders around the world with games like Seven Wonders and World Wonders. I know there are so many board games and so many different themed board games out there, so I know I've missed them. Please comment down below what other board games I missed for the specific themes I talked about in this video, as well as other themed board game nights that you guys have come up with yourselves. I'd love to know, so again, comment down below. Anyway, thanks again so much for watching. I hope all these themes gave you some fun ideas for your upcoming board game nights, and I'll see you next time.